G'day folks, welcome back to our three-part series on adapting to new partners. In part one, we talked about what kinds of shots and positions we should be looking for with regard to the first 4 balls. Any good game, however, inevitably winds up with some dink warfare. So today we're going to take a good look at what's needed to adapt to your new partner up at the kitchen line. The soft game that exists up at the kitchen is an art form in itself, and being a proficient team relies a lot on being comfortable with your kitchen positions. This will serve as our starting point in our mission to adapt to another player at the kitchen, as it brings up 3 possible answers to the question, what's your preferred side? For the purposes of today's topic, it's only going to be your partner who answers these questions. The possibilities are A, left side, B, right side, or C, either side. Let's discuss each option. A, left side. If your partner likes being on the left, first and foremost, stack to keep them there. That's a given, and with any luck, they are aware of specific left side responsibilities, like patient cross-court backhand dinks, extra court coverage, and clamping middle when the left side player attacks. With them on the left and you on the right, you will likely be watching a lot of cross-court dinks while you sit patiently to see if they get something to attack, or if the person opposite you does. The extra room that you'll give yourself behind the kitchen line will allow you plenty of time to reset if the attack comes. And if the ball just gets redirected to you, then you'll still have plenty of time to field a dink. Intercepting a cross-court dink with your backhand is a difficult shot at the best of times, and you could easily cause miscommunication with your body language if you get overly aggressive with your lateral movement, causing neither player to know who should take the ball. So just relax and see what your partner is capable of. Now let's touch on a tricky subject of level difference. What should you do if your partner wants to be on the left but is the weaker player? In the beginning, I suggest you avoid telling them that they need to be on the right because they suck. Instead, decide how you, as the stronger player, can still attract more balls up at the kitchen. Making this happen is not easy and relies on effective communication with your partner. Advise them politely that getting you involved in the game from the right side can be done in a few different ways. Ask them to throw in some middle dinks directed towards the left side of their heads-up opponent. Unless they are left-handed, this should be a safe location and will inspire a dink coming your way. Here comes the difficult part, not attacking the first ball that comes your way. Take every ball for what it's worth, and remember, your partner won't agree with the notion that you're a stronger player if you keep making errors being overzealous. Find the normal amount of zealous. Dink cross-court or middle again, safe in the knowledge that if the strategy to get you a ball worked once, it can work again. B, right side. When your partner prefers to be on the right side, then congratulations. It's time to go to work. Often thought of as the alpha position in men's and mixed doubles especially, your role as a left side player is a curse and a blessing. The left side of the court naturally attracts a lot of attention, and it's important you don't shy away from the responsibilities by staying too close to the sideline. Take an aggressive position near the center of the court in order to defend the middle well and help with some tricky dinks aimed towards your partner's left side. To do this efficiently, try employing a cross step when dinking with your backhand, as it will naturally get your shoulders turned early and allow you to quickly pivot back to the center in case your forehand is needed to defend the middle attacks. Another important aspect of being a great left side player is knowing where you should be careful to attack. Remember, in contrast to the previous scenario, if you attack the middle, then a right-handed cross-court opponent could easily counterattack their ball with their forehand, likely towards your partner. Running around your backhand to play a forehand may seem like a good idea, and it can certainly open up some attacking options. More often than not, however, you'd be wise to just play a nice inside-out cross-court dink. The main reason being is the movement around your backhand has taken you off the court, making you less helpful when it comes time to deal with the counterpunch. C, either side. When the answer to the all-important question, which side do you prefer, is met with either is fine, then it's either time to play a game of wait and see, or for you to dictate your positions. If you have a preferred side, great. The principles we've discussed will serve you well. If, however, you must wait and see which player is better suited to which side, then here are a few things to keep in mind. Who has better movement? Movement is obviously vital in pickleball, and the player on the left typically has more movement responsibilities than the right side player, so it stands to reason your best mover should play on the left. Who has more consistent cross-court backhand dinks? This is a bread and butter shot, as so many rallies ultimately wind up in this exchange. I suggest both you and your partner test the waters and commit to some patient cross-court dinking so that you can more quickly establish who has the better shot. Can you line up your best attacker with their weakest defender? Dinking isn't the only way to win, so give your new partner the license to attack, even off the bounce. You'll soon realize which of you has the more effective attacks, and if one of your opponents is more attackable than the other. It's unlikely that all the information gathered from the above questions will point to the same solution. So I suggest at the beginning of a partnership, you simply focus on which positions maximize your offensive capability when on serve, and which positions minimize your liabilities on return of serve. This usually means putting your best attacker on the left when serving, and your best dinker on the left when returning, using stacking whenever needed. Pride and honesty rarely go hand in hand. Don't be that stubborn player that won't admit when their partner has some better weapons than they do. It's okay. To win a game of pickleball means understanding that you are no longer an individual. You're half a team. You can't always be the best player on the court, but you can choose to be the best partner. Stay tuned for part 3 when we continue on by looking at how to adapt to some specialty players like bangers, lobbers, and the never-ending dinker. Till next time, see you at the kitchen line.